Oh no, watch out. Snow sharks. Snow sharks. Careful. Hey, hi, how's it going? I haven't done an update of the arcade. Actually, I don't think I've done one since we moved. I did sort of a welcome to the new arcade kind of thing, but I haven't done an update since we've been here. We've been here for a couple of months now. So let's do that now. Not a lot of different changes, but we'll kind of go around, we'll look, and I'll show you kind of what's going on. I think the first most fun thing is we've got our espresso machine in here. I cut a hole and put the sink in last night. It still needs to be kind of plumbed in and everything else. We need to get water purification and filters and a bunch of other stuff in here. We've been working on the back, so I had these metal sheets fabricated to go out for our backsplash. These sinks were put in last night. They still work? They still work. Good. So this will all be cleaned up. Once it's finished, this will all be cleaned up, and then we'll be able to do food and drink. And once we do food and drink, espresso. One of the things I really want to do here with espresso and a little cafe thing, the drink that I drink is basically an Americano, which they're calling Canadianos now because of like the whole like US Canada thing going on. So I guess in Canada you're not supposed to call them Americanos anymore. But I drink those with a little shot of chocolate, and that to me is perfect. So that's going to be sort of our house drink. That's going to be our specialty. And I like a bunch of different types of chocolate. So we're going to have, ideally, we're going to have maybe anywhere from 4 to 6 different types of chocolate in at any given time. So when you order a drink, instead of just having like, there's no choice of chocolate, you just get the chocolate that the cafe has. Well, here you get to choose your chocolate as well. So I'll have some basic ones. I'll have some nicer ones, and we'll kind of switch them up from time to time. So hopefully we'll have anywhere from 4 to 6, maybe more, available at time. I think that'll be fun. And I'll definitely like it because I like a lot of different types of chocolate. So so we've kind of changed the candy store around a little bit. We got a few more products in. I got a new shelf unit the other day. We got that set up, so that gives us a little bit more space to do stuff. So eventually, you know, all the walls and everything will be covered with product and inventory and fun stuff. You know, like rubber chickens. Bubblegum machines. Crazy Mentos from all over the place. That's a little dark. You probably can't see it. European Mentos and things. Look, licorice Mentos. Have you ever seen those? Cool, huh? This gum tastes like soap. Sour box of boogers. Tim Tam. Pretzel Pizzazz. Brain Liquor. Giant Whirly Pop. Magic Plasma Lamp. So bar billiards has been an awesome thing to bring in here. I wasn't sure if it was gonna play or not. We got in the bumper pool table when we first opened in the new space. People have been playing the crap out of that. Bar billiards, a little different, a little more complex to kind of get the rules. Doesn't take long to get it, but it's a little daunting at first. But we found that once you explain it to people, we kind of stand by and we kind of guide them through about a quarter of the first game. Then they get it, and then they love it, and then they play it again and again and again. It's been awesome to have in here. One of the problems with this table, unfortunately, is there's a timer in here. Ideally you put your coin in, you pull this little guy, and it opens up a little gate. All the balls come out. The gate stays open for about 15 minutes, and then after 15 minutes it shuts, and then you go through kind of a process. There's some different rules for how you end the game when that's working. That little mechanism has broken. I need to fix it. Hopefully I can fix it. It's kind of quirky and weird. So right now we've got the gate propped open, and we're just playing to a certain amount of points. That seems to be working fine. Because of this, we were playing the other day, and we came up with an added rule called Canadian Rules Bar Billiards. And you can actually play it on a functioning game. We're going to do a video on how to play bar billiards, and then our little Canadian rules thing, which is kind of fun. But really, at the end of the day, Canadian rules is you have to end kind of like when you're playing darts and like 301 or 501, and you have to go out on a double. You have to go out on an even amount. So if you have 20 points left, you have to score basically a double 10 or something, right? That's kind of what we're doing here, is that if you're playing to, let's say you're playing to 300, you have 20 points, that you have 280 points, you have to get 20. That means you have to knock a ball into the 20 hole, or two balls into the 10 hole. And then you have to end your turn by shooting a ball and touching another ball. So you can't go over. So once you score the points, that's fine, but your turn has to end properly to get those points up on the board. I played a few rounds of that game, and it's super frustrating because it's just another foul that you've introduced into the game. Super fun. So the lineup is pretty much the same as the other place, but we've got the bumper pool, the bar billiards, and we have the dartboard now. Big Lebowski, Genesis, Royal Flush, Hurricane, Secret Service, Cue Ball Wizard, Electra, Skateball. Lethal Weapon has a power supply problem that is getting repaired. Flash, Break Shot, Time Zone. This is a Stampede that someone brought me, and I need to get it out of here, but I can't get it into my storage unit because we've got too much snow on the ground. So it's staying here for right now. Alien Poker, Medusa, Hot Wheels, Mars Trek, Monaco Dragon, Big Guns. This is sort of my Spanish collection right here. I have one more. I should bring it in. We got those two little guys down there. Valhalla, Jackpot, Starship Troopers, Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble's display is a little quirky sometimes, so I actually have in Royal Rumble, I have a brand new power supply. I have the old power supply from Royal Rumble where the high voltage has died. So I'm going to take the new power supply out of Royal Rumble, and I'm going to put it in Lethal Weapon. I'm going to take the old power supply from Royal Rumble. I'm going to put it in Royal Rumble. And then I have a brand new color DMD that I'm going to pop in there. That should fix everything. And then I can fix the Lethal Weapon. I can rebuild Lethal Weapon power supply at a later date. That's not a problem. So roller games. We have moved Moto USA, whatever it is, here. Galaga there. We've moved Terminator over here, and we had it over there. If you've been in, you've seen. I'll explain why in a second. But we moved it over here. Oh, look, Genie. Look at how dim that is. I need to zot that and bring it back to life. That's a really easy fix, actually. I think I did a video on that. Not sure. If not, I'll look, and if I haven't, I'll do a video on that. Comet, Roadshow, Hardbody, Nippet, Palooka, Volley. And then over here with the videos, I've moved Kicks over here, and we have determined that it's pronounced Kicks. I always called it Quicks, but it isn't. Battlezone, Space Invaders, Aero Fighters, Bust-A-Move, Snow Bros is here. Double Dragon, the Cool Tank Vindicators game. Oh, this is so much fun. Operation Thunderbolt, Super Hang On, Twin Rifle, Pew Pew Pew, Street Fighter, the little fake machines, Street Fighter 2, Rampage. Kids love these. They have a little cozy little thing, rug there now. Oh yeah, and we have these Pac-Man things hanging on the wall. Super Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man over here. So, we used to have Terminator over here. The original idea of this area was we were going to have nothing here. We were going to put a game or something there. And then this little colored whatever it is right here, there was going to be stairs that take you up to the washroom. But we decided we were going to put Terminator here. Then we had to move Terminator down because with Terminator here, it was causing a blockage here. If someone was playing here and someone was playing here and people were playing Terminator, you couldn't get by. So we moved Terminator down here. Right now we've got a CRT. It's running, obviously Duck Hunt. We have a GameCube over here, and it's running Mario Kart something or the other. I needed another space because we're going to bring in another console. I think we can get away with just one CRT for doing Duck Hunt, and like if we wanted to bring out the Atari 2600. It definitely is better to play it on a CRT just because of the way the games feel and everything. But we've got a flat screen there, so I have another flat screen. I have a bigger one. We'll probably put that here, and then we'll move this back over where it was, and then we'll hang a bigger flat screen on the wall here. And kind of leave that how this is. So we have, we just got a Wii, an original Wii, put together with kind of the standard Wii type games. We found a couple of cool ones. We've got a couple controllers, so we're all good to go for that. So I need to bring in a monitor. We'll slap it to the wall. We'll hook something up. And then this little area right here will basically be for old consoles and stuff. So yeah, so things have been going really, really well at this space. We've had really good reactions to it. A lot of new customers coming in. I think being able to offer things just for this whole business park outside of, amusements, but like snacks and stuff. I had a guy come in today. He just bought a couple of soft drinks. He came in, bought a couple cans, left. Bye. So we're going to see more and more of that, which is good for us, right? I think the coffee is going to be really beneficial for us too. Just another avenue that we can another service that we can provide. We can make a little bit of money off of it. I'm going to try to make something kind of fun and unique and unusual that people will enjoy. So that'll be good. If you want to book a birthday party on the weekends here, we are kind of booked solid. But we do, every once in a while we have cancellations and stuff. So it's always a good idea to contact us. Like if you want to do it on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, contact us within at least 3 weeks ahead of time. And then you're more likely to get the spot that you want. We have been doing more live streaming here than we did at the other space. I have a special rig set up now. We've got cameras kind of scattered around. I have a couple of wireless cameras. We tested last weekend I was playing bar billiards with a camera pointing down above the table. So that's one of my wireless cameras. I'm going to build a rig specially for that so we can go play video games, we can play bumper pool, we can play darts, we can play whatever on the live stream, and we can interact with chat, we can goof around, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. If you haven't watched the live streams, it's mostly just us goofing around with people in chat and making jokes and talking about just random stuff. We call it the live stream about nothing because that's usually what it's about. So if you're not subscribed, if you don't have the little notification bell or something, subscribe and do the little notification thing. It'll let you know when we're online. And then you can jump into the chat and kind of goof around with us. It's been a lot of fun. Actually, I like doing it. And now with the new wireless cameras, we can actually go and play games sort of off the cuff. So we can, if it's not too terribly busy, we can go, oh, let's go play some bumper pool. We can put the camera up, pointing out at the bumper pool, play bumper pool. Right. So, or we can play Terminator Salvation or Alien Poker or a number of things, right? I could also take it around and do like repairs. If you want to join me on fixing a machine. So I could do that one night too. I think that's going to be about it. I love the new space. It's been amazing. I'm really looking forward to summer when we start getting into tourist season and stuff. We would have to turn people away at the door at the other location, and that was always kind of a bummer. But we've had 40, 50 people in here already. You barely notice. Whereas in the other place, 40 to 50 people would start getting pretty crowded. But it's twice the size, right? Bad news about the other location. We moved out, and then the pizza guys next door who had just bought the restaurant, one thing led to another. I think part of it had to do with the new owner of the building. And apparently they've also called it quits. So that building is actually currently empty. I drove by the other day. It looked like they were actually doing some construction. So hopefully they're doing the right kind of construction and they can stop that building from continuing to fall down. So that's good. I do feel bad about about the Pizza Donaire guys that bought the restaurant. They were really nice guys. They were really trying to give it a go, trying to make it work. I don't know really the details of what happened, but I do know that they're closed permanently now. So it's kind of too bad. Okay, so that's it for our monthly update. That is a couple months delinquent, a couple months tardy. Yeah, thanks for watching. Check out our live streams, and we'll see you soon.